she's punching with a purpose.
I would always wanted to go boxing.
Saturday morning, 9-year-old Lacey Grace Crow is one of a couple dozen of those striking the 100-pound bags at Brookfield's Title Boxing Club during the Punch Out Hunger event.
When I'm doing workout stuff, it makes me feel good inside, but then when I'm donating food to it and doing what I like to do, that makes me feel better.
That's the idea behind Punch Out Hunger, which offers free Power Hour classes to those who donate a non-perishable food item to Feeding America Eastern Wisconsin.
One of our employees came up with the idea of having a food drive.
Lori Aniker owns Title Boxing Club's Brookfield location.
It's part of our mission statement. We want to be able to give back to whatever community we're located in.
We also have a raffle going on with with prizes from various local businesses.
Title's general manager, Matt Aniker, explains the donations do for the soul what the club does for the body.
It is that non-violent, non-intimidating atmosphere. We're all about fitness. We're not about fighting here. We don't fight, we don't spar, we don't have anything like that.
But they do work folks out.
It's really great for your cardio. It's really great for muscle toning. It's an overall workout, head to toe, you get everything.
All they ask is that you give something in return. In Brookfield, I'm Justin Williams, Fox 6 News.
More than 23,000 pounds of peanut butter and jelly filled the Feeding America Eastern Wisconsin warehouse as dozens of little hands were busy boxing them up.
It's fun, you get to see how much people collected over the past couple weeks, and I can't believe how much they collected.
This year marked the 11th annual Peanut Butter and Jelly Challenge. Students from 47 schools participated in the competition as they collected peanut butter and jelly for children in need throughout the month of October.
And this is really an opportunity for them at a very basic level to understand what helping another person in the community in need is all about.
But guys, we need one in the bottom.
St. Joseph Catholic Academy and Whitefish Bay Middle School won for most pounds of PB&J per school. And Divine Mercy School and Stephen Middle School won for most pounds collected per student.
We handed out flyers and we put up signs and posters. And we also went to the grocery stores and put out a cart with a sign on it asking people to donate.
Do you know where the small stuff?
Select students from the winning schools got to go to the Feeding America warehouse to help package the peanut butter and jelly to send to area pantries.
It feels really good because you just know that you're helping everyone, and it's a good feeling.
As Feeding America provides food to 105,000 children each year, this effort will make a big difference. In Milwaukee, Laura Langamo, Fox 6 News.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, can you go down?
Everything seems to come in pairs at the Kreuzer house, whether it's little feet, toys, or the number of people in the family.
We had never had one child, so we didn't know any different. We had nothing to compare it to.
Mike and Melissa's adventure began 3.5 years ago when they found out they were having their first baby. Little did they know they wouldn't be leaving the hospital with just one.
I had just gotten done telling my doctor that I didn't think I was really pregnant and that I was probably there for nothing. And she said, well, we'll see. So she did the ultrasound, and that's when we saw 2 babies.
Without fertility treatment or even a single set of twins in their family, Mike and Melissa were shocked. 9 months later, they had 2 healthy identical twin girls, Linnea and Delilah.
And the second they were born, it was like this love just pours out of you. And you just think, how was my life ever complete before this?
But only 2 years later, the couple received news they never expected to hear.
And I saw 2 on the screen again. And I didn't know what to say.
She's like, Mike, it's twins again. And then I, like pretty much everyone else I've told, had exactly the same reaction. Seriously?
The couple was pregnant with another set of identical twins. And 7 weeks ago, Michael and Gabriel were born.
Every once in a while you have a quiet moment and you know, just hold on to it because it's not going to last.
Now the family is very busy, both loving and adjusting to their new lifestyle. In Menominee Falls, Laura Langamo, Fox 6 News. Biking is something that has always been an important part of Judy Steffes' life. It was Judy's father, Al, that instilled this passion in her, starting back when she was a child.
He built what we called a baby seat bike, and he had 4 baby seats on one blue, big balloon tire woman's Schwinn bike, and he would take all us 4 girls out on bike rides.
About 20 years ago, Al started showing signs of Alzheimer's disease. He still has some of his long-term memory, but he's unable to remember things that happened just seconds ago.
We are actually very blessed because my father is a happy Alzheimer's, and he's managed to kind of roll with the punches.
To help her father, Judy decided to bike in his honor. She's going on a 3-week bike tour across Alaska to raise money for the construction and programming at a 60-unit memory care facility in West Bend. It will be built in Cedar Community, where her father lives.
For me, biking is what I love, and if I can help in that regard, that's what I'm trying to do in the coming 3 weeks.
Although he has Alzheimer's, Judy's nearly 90-year-old father has never forgotten how to ride a bicycle. The two bike side by side together every week.
Just talking to her and being with her and showing her around and all that.
It's those priceless moments with her dad that will keep Judy pedaling during her 1,500-mile adventure. In West Bend, Laura Langamo, Fox 6 News.
Tomato here, tomato here.
It's a new addition to Angela Pruitt's backyard, and she couldn't be more excited about it.
To be able to pick your own vegetables or fruit and then sit on your porch with them washed and just eat them fresh, we need to get back to that.
Along with Angela, hundreds of others are getting gardens put in their yard with the help of Victory Garden Initiative.
Victory Garden Initiative has always been, and still is, a very grassroots organization. It's about people empowering themselves to make change.
The organization started about 5 years ago to make people aware of the environment and eating healthy.
Some people will say that up to 50% of the population of our country is obese to morbidly obese. These are not small, this is epidemic.
Each year, Victory Garden Initiative does a garden blitz where they build a bunch of gardens all at once. They also offer reduced rates to low-income people who qualify. This year, they're building 500 garden beds in just 15 days at homes, companies, schools, and communities.
Any place where there's a group of people or an individual who say, I want to grow more food for myself, they can contact us and we'll find a way to help them.
My backyard several times.
As for Angela, she can't wait to get her garden started with her family.
So I'm going to pass this on so that, we all get involved in it. So I'm looking forward to working with my grandchildren and them watching the plants grow.
Changing the way we live and eat, one garden at a time. In Milwaukee, Laura Langamo, Fox 6 News.